Greetings, Kentucky. Tom Izzo probably didn't approve or agree with Pope's opinion. Let's get to the news, but first, subscribe to the channel. Mark Pope, the Kentucky basketball coach, whose recent speech on the sport's current dynamics reflects not only adaptation, but also a deeply human vision of the purpose of college basketball. His stance, when commenting on the growing flow of G League players into high school basketball, is a combination of pragmatism and idealism, something that resonates like a beacon of hope amid so much uncertainty. Pope addressed the issue with caution, but also with conviction, emphasizing that the lines between professionalism and amateurism in the sport are more blurred than ever. He acknowledges that the arrival of athletes from the G League represents a new chapter for college basketball, but at the same time, he emphasizes that the sport's essential purpose remains unwavering: to mold young talent not only as athletes, but as people. This vision is particularly relevant in a scenario where many view college basketball as a mere stepping stone to the NBA, ignoring its transformative potential in the lives of these young people. The Kentucky coach takes a stand against the simplistic idea that success is guaranteed once a player reaches the NBA spotlight. Drawing on his own experience as a professional player for 6 seasons in the league, Pope offers a mature reflection on the challenges that await those who reach the top without being emotionally and mentally prepared. According to him, the illusion that reaching the NBA solves all problems is dangerous. It's not the end of the rainbow, he stated, noting that the magnitude of pressures and responsibilities increases exponentially at this level. For Pope, the true triumph lies in developing athletes who are ready to face these adversities, and he firmly believes that college basketball can be the fertile ground for that preparation. This philosophy contrasts with more skeptical voices, such as Michigan State coach Tom Izzo, who likely doesn't share Pope's optimistic outlook. While some see the influx of G League players as a threat to the integrity of college sports, Pope embraces the phenomenon as an opportunity for evolution. He understands that college basketball is undergoing a redefinition, but insists that its core, the human and athletic development of young people, must remain intact. It's more complicated than ever, Pope said, acknowledging the challenges but reiterating that the process is still beautiful. Pope's vision is anchored in his personal experience. Playing in the NBA has given him a unique perspective on the ups and downs that come with life on basketball's brightest stages. He knows that success lies not only in technical or physical skills, but in traits such as discipline, self-awareness, and teamwork. These qualities, he says, are shaped during the college journey, a crucial transitional period that allows young people to make the leap from high school to professionalism. Kentucky, under his leadership, appears committed to preserving this space for growth, even in the face of significant structural changes. Pope's speech also touches on a sensitive point: the mindset that college basketball is becoming overly professionalized. While he has admitted some frustration with this narrative in the past, his view has evolved toward a more balanced understanding. He doesn't deny that the sport is entering a new realm, but argues that this doesn't diminish the importance of the role of college coaches and programs. On the contrary, he believes that the guidance offered at this level is more crucial than ever. Our job is more important than ever, he said, emphasizing that athlete development cannot be reduced to numbers or statistics. In the context of Kentucky basketball, Pope's words take on even more weight. As one of the most traditional programs in the country, Kentucky has always been synonymous with excellence in college basketball. Under Pope's leadership, the program appears to be navigating the turbulent waters of change with wisdom and clarity of purpose. Not only is he embracing the novelty of the arrival of G League players, but he's also using it as an opportunity to reinforce the core values that have always defined college basketball. Let's see how this plays out. Jon Low, a dynamic and versatile point guard, has been named to the prestigious Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame Bob Cousy Award watch list for the 2025-26 season. This recognition not only elevates Low's name to the ranks of the nation's top college point guards, but also reinforces Kentucky's role as a breeding ground for budding stars. Jon Low's arrival in Lexington brought with it an aura of promise and renewal. Transferring from Pitt after 2 impressive seasons, Low quickly proved his worth on the competitive college circuit. His ability to score from all 3 levels, from the perimeter, on the move, or near the basket, is rare even among elite NCAA players. However, his contribution goes far beyond the numbers. He is a natural leader, a maestro on the court whose vision and tactical intelligence transform every possession into an opportunity to create something special. His 16.8 points per game last season, coupled with consistent averages of 5.5 assists, 4.2 rebounds, and 1.8 steals, are just some of the indicators of his multifaceted impact. What makes Low even more remarkable is his ability to shine in the decisive moments. Over the course of the previous season, he recorded 26 double-digit scoring games, including 10 performances over 20 points. In a sport where consistency often defines greatness, he proved reliable when needed most. Furthermore, his ability to distribute the play is noteworthy. In 19 games, he recorded 5 or more assists, demonstrating a profound understanding of the team game. A particularly memorable feat was his historic triple-double against VMI, when he recorded 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. This performance placed him in a select group in college basketball history, cementing his status as a complete and innovative player. Low's inclusion on the Bob Cousy Award preseason list is a significant milestone for both him and the Kentucky program. Named after legendary point guard Bob Cousy, this award is given to the nation's top college point guard and has crowned the likes of Jameer Nelson, Kemba Walker, and, most recently, Scoot Henderson. For Kentucky, this is only the second time a player has been nominated since Tyler Ulis, who lifted the trophy in 2016. Low's selection reflects the respect he has earned in his brief career and signals that he is well on his way to making his mark on the legacy of college basketball. Coach Mark Pope, known for his vibrant and adaptable playing philosophy, found in Low a key asset in building his vision for the future. Under Pope's leadership, Kentucky has sought to revitalize its on-court identity, combining the winning DNA that has always defined the program with a modern and dynamic approach. Low, with his versatile style and competitive instincts, appears to be the perfect complement for this transition. He not only embodies the resilient and ambitious spirit that Kentucky represents, but also offers fans a tangible reason to believe that even more glorious days lie ahead. It's worth noting that Low isn't alone in the race for the award. The SEC Conference, known for its fierce competition, boasts other high-profile candidates, such as Alabama's LeBaron Philon Jr. and Arkansas's Darius Acuff Jr. However, Low's presence on this list is a reminder that Kentucky remains a player on the national stage. More than that, it's proof that the program knows how to identify and develop talent that can compete with the best in the country. The next few months promise to be exciting for Kentucky Wildcats fans. With public voting open for each of the 3 rounds of the selection process, there's a unique opportunity for the community to show its support for Low. By the end of January, the list will be narrowed to 10 players, followed by a final selection of 5 in February. Regardless of the outcome, Low's mere presence in this contest is a victory for the program and a testament to the hard work and dedication he has demonstrated since his arrival. There's something different in the air in Lexington. As Kentucky basketball and football head in opposite directions this fall, a figure emerges who seems to bridge the 2 worlds and bring back the BBN smile. Emou Diabate, The endlessly energetic wing and linebacker's physique turned a simple social media comment into another chapter in modern Wildcats lore. The joke began after the football team's bitter loss to Texas, when a fan tweeted, "Emou Diabate would have converted that fourth, and one last week." The player, a recent transfer from Alabama, responded good-naturedly, "Not bad." A short answer, but one that sums up the competitive spirit Mark Pope has tried to cultivate since his first day at the helm of Kentucky basketball. And that confidence isn't empty. Against then, no. One Purdue, Diabate was pure intensity. 8 points in 19 minutes, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Numbers that don't even tell half the story. Because Diabate's impact is felt in the way he shifts the team's energy, diving for loose balls, fighting for every rebound as if the game depended on it. He plays as if he's carrying a personal promise to prove that Kentucky basketball is still synonymous with grit and identity. Mark Pope seems to know this better than anyone. After the victory over Purdue, the coach was full of praise. I think a lot of people will say on BBN that Emou Diabate is their favorite player, he said. He plays with all his guts spilling out onto the court. He plays hard. He plays hard. He has a lot of fans in my family now, and so do I. I thought he was great tonight. It's exactly this kind of rhetoric that defines Pope's philosophy in this new era. Less glamour, more sweat. Less promises, more delivery. The Big Blue Nation is noticing this and responding enthusiastically. The irony is that, as American football struggles to find its way, it's a basketball player who's awakening the competitive spirit that seems to be missing on the other side of the Commonwealth. Diabate represents a type of athlete that transcends sport, one who inspires through the way he competes, not just the result. When he jokes that he could have dunked in the end zone against Texas, there's truth there. He would have done it given the chance. Deep down, it's this kind of confidence that Kentucky needed to see. After a period of uncertainty, Pope is molding a squad that plays with heart and conviction. And Emou Diabate is the perfect symbol of this. A player who, in just a few months, has earned respect and admiration for his uncompromising dedication. On Thursday, the Wildcats face Georgetown to close out the preseason, and no one doubts that Diabate will be ready for the challenge. After all, for someone with a running back's mindset, every possession is a goal line battle, and Diabate isn't the type to stop at the 1-yard line. Let me know what you think.